What you gonna do when you grow up and have to face responsibility? What's up, people? We back. I'm up in the house now for sure. I got my theme music going. I got my drink and it's pouring. I got my water and it's icy. Hey, look. Now y'all know I tell you all the time I ain't got no bars. But for some strange reason, I can try to make one word maybe rhyme with two, let it do what it do. Next thing you know, I got a rhyme that's for me and you. So I'm glad to be back once again. I'm glad y'all here with me. Sunday night football has come to an end. And hey, them Steelers just couldn't get it together. They just couldn't get it together. I don't know what else to say. Besides, they just couldn't get it together. But shout out to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo ain't been good since shit. The 90s? When they went like to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row, they had that LeBron stat. Y'all know what the LeBron stat is, right? You know, any and every time you argue with a nigga about LeBron James, and let me tell y'all, first and foremost, I love LeBron James. I like LBJ. He ain't Mike, but as far as an athlete, especially off the court, hands down my favorite player. Hands down. Off the court, LeBron James is no doubt my favorite player. I love what the man has done. He's been an excellent example of what an athlete should be and how they should conduct themselves. My man is married. He got a wife, he got kids, he there with his kids, even though his daddy wasn't in his life, he is definitely present in his kids' lives. He making power moves and all that good stuff. But every time you talk to about LeBron and Mike, what's this stat that niggas pull out of their ass? They come and they say, LeBron been to the finals 8 straight times. The fuck kind of stat is that? To this day, I still don't know. Can somebody please tell me what that stat means? I don't know. I thought it was all about winning chips and that's it. I didn't know that the fact that you go to the finals, that you get a credit for that. I don't know. Because in that case, Jim Kelly hasn't gotten his due because he went to the Super Bowl 4 straight times and the motherfucker lost 4 straight times. And it wasn't just Jim Kelly. It was Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Bruce Smith. What's the other dude? I can't think of the wide receiver. It was Andre Reed. I mean, not the wide receiver. He was a tight end. I forgot his name. But anyway, went 4 straight times, ain't came home with shit but the other team's confetti. And don't nobody bring that up when they talk about Jim Kelly. But when we talk about LeBron, you got to bring up, hey, he been to the finals 14 times in a row. So, like what? You don't get no credit for that. You can talk about it, but when you're talking about the GOAT, you don't give him no credit for going to the championship. You only get credit for winning it. Can't nobody tell me who was the runner-up in the 1994 Super Bowl. Actually, I can. It was the Bills, probably. But I'm just saying, it probably wasn't the Bills that was there, but you don't give a shit. You don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not even talked about. That's all I'm saying. And that team was awesome. Everybody loved the Buffalo Bills back in them 90s. They was doing their thing. They just couldn't get that ring. And we all know, ask them 73-9 Golden State Warriors. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Hey, speaking of do-wop, do-wop, I saw The Irishman. Good movie. Good movie. I hope, and I don't know how accurate The Irishman was, but that definitely finally shedded some light on the whole Jimmy Hoffa situation. I never knew quite what happened to Jimmy Hoffa and why what happened to Jimmy. I knew he was dead, but I didn't really understand why they killed Jimmy Hoffa. But I saw the movie and it was quite good. Shout out to Martin Scorsese, even though he didn't meet his one. Yes, he did. He only put one nigga per movie in each of his movies. He don't never put no more. Martin Scorsese, you ain't shit. He only puts one black in his movies. That's it. All the rest of his movies is all white folk. He get De Niro, he get Joe Pesci, he get Al Pacino, he'll get Mark Wahlberg, he'll get everybody else. But he only gonna put one black guy in the movie. Even Samuel Jackson, who was he in one of his movies? That nigga Stacks. Y'all, I don't know if anybody know who Stacks was. Does anybody remember Stacks in the Martin Scorsese movie? I'm just saying, he only put one in there, and it was Stacks. And Stacks got whacked because he fucked up. I'm just saying, that's what he does. So I ain't hating on Scorsese. I'm just calling him out on what the truth is. Scorsese only put one black in his movie, or he don't put no blacks in his movies. That's how he get down. Stacks Edwards, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. What is that? Crestline Iceberg. He know it. Stacks Edwards. Short-lived. He helped with the LaGuardia heist. He was part of the LaGuardia heist, and that motherfucker went to sleep. Boy, I tell you, old Stacks, man. Goddamn, Stacks Edwards. I'm going to start using that as one of my aliases. I'm going to start calling people and be like, hey, yeah, can you tell me Stacks Edwards is on the phone? That's what I'm going to do. Stacks Edwards, that's my alias. Motherfucker ask me like, who is this? I'm like, it's Stacks Edwards. That's who I am. Yeah, that's what everybody called me. Stacks. That's my name. But that neither be here nor there. Enough of the banter and chit chat. Click the like button and let's get this show on the road. And without further ado, let me bring on my good thing, my side chick, my mistress, my wifestress, my girlfriend, and every other thing else. Go ahead, baby.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Hey, so look. Sylvester said, I'm going to use that when I rent a car. Exactly. I like that. I'm going to rent a car. What's the rental name? Stack Edwards. There we go. That's what I'm going to use. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the first person in the chat over here on the United Guns of America, my faithful few, the proud, the many. I never understood what that meant on the Marines thing. They be like the few, the proud, and the many. I don't know. Was that the Army or the Marines? Whichever one it was on that commercial back in the 80s and 90s when they was trying to get niggas to sign up. But anyway, shout out to my brother DJ Just J. Shout out to the faithful one G Friend, Katrina Hamilton, the faithful few. I got 4 over there holding it down, and Tony Fabulous. Thank y'all so much for clicking the like and for just going over there to keep the channel going. We up to, I think, like 1,200 subs over there. So, hey, that's what's up. The few, the proud, the Marines. I don't know why I said the many. There wasn't the many. I don't know. Maybe it's just the raspberry lemonade talking. Yeah. And then, without further ado, last but not least, over here on the United Guns of, not United Guns of America, but on the Relationship Rehab, her very first time. Y'all put your hands together for the Miss Bells. First one in the chat. There we go. Congratulations. Also give a shout out to my brother DJ Just J, Big Timer 24 Gaming, Quintina Blades, Walker Mays. Ooh, that's a name for you. Crestline Iceberg, Natalie V, Skohar, what up, bro? Daquan Smith, what's happening? Katrina Hamilton, Princess Princess X. What's up? And Mr. Shaka Zulu 17. I will be king. Sylvester M. What it do? And Athena Osborne, what's happening? Noli D. I hope the sound is better, Noli D, because you was one of the people that was on my ass about the sound. So I hope it sounds better on tonight. So please let me know if the sound is meeting at least your minimum requirements for viewing. That's all I want. Can you let me know, please? No, but thank you for making me do better. I appreciate that. And to everybody that was dogging and shitting on my sound, fuck you, but thank you. Because y'all made me do better. I like that. Offend me to good works. That's what my pastor say. Offense, it's all right to offend somebody to good works. Ashita Cool P, what's happening? Lanisha Lewis, what it do? And who else? I think that's it. Oh, my man Bruce Taylor, what's happening, player? All right, so let's go ahead and let's dive right on in. So, oh wait, I don't want to do that. I want to split this. Yeah, let me split this screen. We'll put that there and put this guy here. Right? Is that the right one? Yes. All right, cool. Got to keep them tabs to a minimum, man, on here. I'm tell you, because I don't know, I just don't like a lot of clutter in my tabs. I get maybe 3 or 4, and that's about good. When I get up to like 5 and 6 tabs, I get nervous. I start closing stuff out. Yeah, I don't want to have, too many tabs open. You don't want to be streaming. And like how my brother Tommy, shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy, I swear for Lord, y'all. I swear. Tommy have about 52 tabs on him. He got like a deck of cards. You know how you take a deck of cards and you fan it out like that? Like a fresh deck and you fan it? Tommy have 52 tabs open in one browser. He won't have them like scattered. It'll be one browser have 52 tabs. The tabs be looking like a what's the thing in the library? What do you call that? Is that the damn car catalog system? Tommy shit. Tommy motherfucking tabs on his browser be looking like the car catalog system. Y'all remember that? The old school, the little small box you pull out and have a bunch of fucking tabs that you flip through. That's how that thing of browser look. Well, shout out to my brother. I hope he's doing well, man. But yeah, I just don't like that. I get nervous when I have too many tabs open, I'm telling you. But hey, I just want to tell y'all, man, I'm glad to be here once again, and we gonna get right on into this thing. What I've been going for about maybe about 10 minutes, 15, 13 minutes. All right, enough is enough. So, for those of you who aren't familiar, and I know this has been something that has been around for some time now, at least I would probably say about the last 4 or 5, this is 2019, about the past 6, 7 years. There's a new thing that some of our United States citizens have been trying, which is called the sovereign citizen. Now, to some people, you may not know or even have heard of the sovereign citizen until some shit come up and you see a motherfucking traffic stop and somebody talking about their sovereign citizen. And usually what the sovereign citizen is, it's an asshole who has taken up a lot of his time to find out how to get out of fucking traffic violations. A sovereign citizen is essentially a person that basically, being a sovereign citizen means that you are in this country, but you do not recognize any of the country's laws, and basically the laws that are on the books, they are based on your interpretation of what those laws are, because you are not a United States citizen, you are a sovereign citizen. So pretty much what that means is that these are people who are assholes who try to get out of traffic stops. And all they do is read this same bullshit script that they half-ass know, and all they say is shit. When you hear people say, I don't answer questions, when you hear people say, I'm not driving, I'm traveling, they'll say, what's the other one? I have a right to travel. Right, Sylvester. They try to get the whole lethal weapon shit going. The diplomatic immunity. Lethal Weapon 2. They try to get that shit going, and the shit don't work. So what they do is they try to actually use this shit to say all of these, these key phrases. What did I say? I'm traveling, not driving. I have a right to travel. I do not answer questions. They'll have some bullshit paperwork that they'll just want to hand the officer, and they try their best to not engage in conversation. They'll ask the officer for their badge number and they'll tell them that this is being recorded. They'll do those things. Those are usually like the 5 or 6 things they'll do. Any of them will do. However, here's the problem with that. They always are breaking the fucking law, and then they get mad when they get stopped because they breaking the law. Whether they riding with bogus tags, whether they don't have their seatbelt on, whether they speeding or whatever. So they think, oh, I can just be around off offend this motherfucker and do whatever the fuck I want in this country. And the minute the police stop me, I say I'm a sovereign citizen. Get the fuck out of my face. Here's my paperwork. Let me go. Diplomatic immunity. That's what they want to do. And the shit don't work. They usually make the shit long and drawn out. Most of the time, you'll even see the cops just trying to give them their ticket and let them go say, hey, man, I don't want to do all that. And let me give you the classic one that they ask for. Can I ask for a supervisor? Can I have 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 a supervisor? Can you get a supervisor? Can I have a supervisor? And they don't let their window down. That's the shit they do. That's the shit they pull where they ask for a bunch of fucking supervisors. They ask for the badge number, tell them they're being recorded, and then they tell them I ain't driving, I'm traveling. They tell them I have a right to travel, and then they tell them I don't answer questions. Them they ones. So this happens from time to time, and I have yet to see somebody actually get through this and just win to where it's actually worth their while. It's never worth your while. You either wind up in a fucking 45-minute stop or you wind up with some other bullshit going on, going back and forth. And they usually wind up going to jail and making a simple traffic stop, which will probably give your ass a $50 ticket at best, probably. You turn the shit into your ass getting locked up and having to go through court proceedings and all that bullshit. Now, I've yet to see anybody go through the court proceedings and get off. I ain't went that far and researched it that far. I really don't give a shit. But I can just clearly see and just say that the whole sovereign citizen, it's a fucking waste of time and it's stupid. If you were truly a sovereign citizen, I would get it. But the fact that you just reading up on this shit, and I don't know if this shit is from the Moors or whatever, the fact that you going through all this bullshit and you ain't really living that, then I just call you a piece of shit and you wasting people's time. Plain and simple. Because if you were literally really going about your business and doing shit the right way, why wouldn't you be legal? Why wouldn't you just do the shit that you're supposed to do? Then if the police fucking with you, then I get it. Which happens, but it's very rare that it does happen like that. Usually when the police pull your ass over, it's usually because you did some shit that you weren't supposed to do. Plain and simple. But that's what happens. So I'm going to show you this video, and I'm going to show you how shit went left. And I'm also going to show you what happens when, and a lot of people don't really know about, I don't know, has anybody ever heard of the term Belgian Malinois? Now, I know what the fuck a Belgian Malinois is. But does anybody, just somebody let me know in the chat if you do know or have heard of the Belgian Malinois. If you know, just somebody let me know if you're familiar with the Belgian Malinois, somebody please just say you have not, Sylvester. Okay. Anybody else, just give me a couple of yay or nays. Big furry dog, and you saw the picture on the thumbnail of the Belgian Malinois. Now, here's the thing about this stop. Never heard of it. Perfect. I'm going to introduce you to the Belgian Malinois. Now, what most people think about when they hear the word police dog, what's the dog you think of? It's been that way for the past shit. Back before civil rights movement. What is the dog of choice for law enforcement, or has been the dog of choice for law enforcement, was what? Anybody know? Anybody got an idea? Yes, King Jen, the German Shepherd. The German Shepherd has been the dog of choice for a very long time for the law enforcement. And I don't know if this accent is German or if it's French. Either way, it's foreign, and that is all that I want to say. It is my foreign accent. The German Shepherd has been the dog of choice. It just has been. The dog German Shepherd has been that dog that's been the go-getter. If you look back into the civil rights days when they play, what was the name of the little TV show they play? I know the one thing we did right was the day we started to fight. Keep your eyes on the prize, oh Lord. Y'all remember them eyes on the prize videos. I know y'all remember that now. The eyes on the prize. Boy, let me tell y'all something about the eyes on the prize. And shout out to Mr. Jackson, wherever he at. I don't believe Mr. Jackson has passed away. He still be alive. But Mr. Jackson was my African American studies high school teacher. He taught me African American history, and he did it by showing all of us in the class eyes on the prize videos every goddamn day. Now, while the eyes on the prize videos was playing, what would Mr. Jackson be doing? Mr. Jackson would be in deep thought or meditation like this. And it didn't matter if it was first period or ninth. It did not matter. I don't know if Mr. Jackson had a night job, if he worked third shift. I don't know what the fuck Mr. Jackson did when he wasn't teaching, but that motherfucker stayed asleep. Anybody that went to Julian, anybody that went to Percy L. Julian on 103rd and Elizabeth, and they had Mr. Jackson, stop me if I'm lying, put it in the comment section if I'm telling a lie. Mr. Jackson ass didn't do shit but play eyes on the prize, civil rights videos, and slept. That motherfucker slept his ass off. So maybe he was a bouncer or something, or maybe he was just up all night doing whatever the hell he was doing. But that motherfucker slept in that class. And I got an A, so I didn't trip. It's what it is. Shout out to Chicago Public Schools. Well, I love Mr. Jackson. He's a good guy, man. All right, so when you look at them videos, you'll see black folks getting attacked, whether it's in Detroit, whether it's in California, Chicago, wherever, and you see a dog on the nigga's arm while they're getting drugged. It was a German Shepherd. That was the dog. But since then, I'd say probably within the past maybe 10, 15 years, this dog has replaced the German Shepherd. German Shepherd is still a great dog, but this Belgian Malinois is a motherfucking beast. Believe it. Let me tell you something. Whenever you hear the words Belgian Malinois, pay the fuck attention, stop what you're doing, and locate that motherfucker, because this dog is serious. Now, I'm going to show you something. Actually, while I'm talking, I'm going to show you something about this Belgian Malinois that so you can see how this dog works, okay? Now, I want you to see the ferocity of this dog, the work ethic of this dog. This dog is like Friday Night Lights, the TV show. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. I'm telling you right now, this dog is a motherfucking beast. I promise. Let me go ahead. Let me show you, man. I'm just going to let this just roll through and you can watch this dog. Now, if you ain't seen John Wick 3, then you need to turn from it. But John Wick 3 been out for a long time. You see how he just pulling? Just still going. Dog, motherfucker dead. The dog's still working. The dog's drive is impeccable. I've seen this dog. I mean, I'm talking like up close and personal with being in law enforcement, being on the police force. And I was in Michigan as a sheriff deputy reserve. We got to see these motherfucking dogs quite often. And them dogs are just like this. They always ready. You talking about a motherfucker that's on 10? That's this dog. Stays on 10. Amped up all the time. That dog is always ready to go. He just like, where is that? Where you at? Where you at? I want to jump. Can I bite? Can I bite? Can I chew? Can I do something? I'm ready to do something. What y'all want to do? Even if the dog is just sitting in the back of the police cruiser, you walk by the window, the dog ain't gonna jump up and start barking. No, that motherfucking dog gonna be barking because he saw your ass pull up 8 cars over and he want to get at you. He's ready all the time. And I ain't talking about that. Woo, 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 woo. I ain't talking like that kind of bar. I'm talking that. That motherfucking dog, he is ready. He's like, hurrah, 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 hurrah. With the slob and everything, he ready. The dog stay ready. So you just see how this dog is working. And even though this is a movie, it's damn near a really good depiction on this dog's just ability, the drive, the agility, the way that he goes at it every day is full throttle. The dog won't quit. It won't die. It won't give up. It just won't. That motherfucker is serious. It's ready. So with that being said, you got a chance to just see a little bit of this motherfucker. You're going to get to see it up close and personal in action, movie aside. All right? So here we go. This is a basic traffic stop, and you have one of your sovereign citizens talking about, I don't answer questions, and he's going to get the explanation of his life, and there's going to be a turning point where he should have quit, and he didn't. Hey, I'm telling you, Sylvester, the dog is expensive as shit. It's an expensive dog, and if you like a person who is going to do shit with the dog, you got a big area for it, the dog is one of the best dogs to have. It is family-oriented, but the dog's temperament is territorial. So you definitely, I wouldn't recommend you to have this dog around little kids, but young children and family time and all that kind of stuff, those dogs are definitely affectionate. They're definitely loving dogs if they're yours, but if they not yours, them motherfuckers are a terror. I'm telling you, it's a terror. Motherfuckers vicious. I always said, everybody that's ever worked with me on force, everybody knows my motto. When I'm out in the streets, I shoot the dog. If your dog got teeth and your dog is of substantial size, I don't play with it. I'm going to shoot your dog. I don't fuck around. If your dog get loose and you can't control it, just know if it run up on me, I'm going to shoot the motherfucker. Because I know what dogs do when they get wild. But watch this shit. And you're going to see essentially how this dude gives him every chance.
Answer the question on whether or not you're going to give us that information.
And here he go with that bullshit. Now, as you can see, the window is cracked, only that much. You see that, right? That's one of the sovereign citizen fucking things that they do.
Answer the question, officer. Yes, sir.
Well, when an officer requests your name and information on a traffic stop, you don't have the right to plead the fifth. You understand that? You have the right to take a citation to court and contest it. You don't have the right to not provide your information.
Now, you see he's being nice, and he's explaining this shit to him clear as day. What does a sovereign citizen does? One of their characteristics? Insist on being the asshole. This motherfucker tried to plead the fifth. What the fuck you mean you pleading the fifth? The fifth is, I refuse to answer on the grounds that I might incriminate myself. Why are you pleading the fifth on a traffic stop? Jesus Christ.
It's actually a crime and it's arrestable. You understand that?
I do not understand anything.
Okay. Well, let me explain it to you. Refusing to provide your information to a law enforcement officer conducting an investigation, it's a misdemeanor 4. It means it's arrestable. You can be taken to the Stark County Jail for that. Okay? Failure to disclose personal identifying information.
Yes, indeed, Princess. Tommy Sotomayor says it all the time. Don't hold court in the streets. Take your ticket. Take your arrest. If you righteous, you good. Argue it in court. This officer is not a judge. He is not a jury. He is at best the law enforcement officer and possible witness. That's it. It's all the motherfucking police officers is gonna wind up doing. If you righteous in what you doing, take your ticket and go the fuck on and argue that shit in court until the cows come home. Till you're blue in the face. Until you can't argue no more. Take it all the way to the Supreme Court. Don't hold court in the streets, please.
It is a crime, okay?
It's not a crime.
It is.
It's a statute violation. It's not a lawful crime. I've committed no crime.
Oh, sir, I assure you.
I have the right to travel from point A to point B.
I assure you it's a law.
I'm trying to enforce a statute.
Okay.
That's all this is about. I'm trying to travel from point A to point B. It may be unfamiliar to some of y'all, but I'm doing
Well, it's not unfamiliar to me at all.
Well, then you should know that I have the right to travel from point A to point B in my automobile unimpeded, trying to be enforced a statute upon.
Incorrect.
See?
No, that is correct.
No, sir. Driving is a privilege, not a right.
I'm not
Yes.
driving.
Oh, you are.
And that's the shit that they try. Here's where the sovereign citizen bullshit tries to come into play. Because driving, it is not a right. It is a privilege. It is. Driving is not a right. You don't have a right to drive. It's a privilege to drive. All right? So it's not something that is granted to you at birth. However, Here's where they come into the fuckery. Traveling is. And that's basically saying when the law was written, traveling was you riding on a motherfucking horse. Traveling was you riding on a camel, riding on a motherfucking donkey or some shit like that. In today's world, traveling is this. Like, you don't have to have a driver's license to travel. So what that means is I can be in a vehicle, although I'm not operating that vehicle, and I can travel in that vehicle without a license. I don't have to have a license. That's why when you get pulled over and you're the passenger, you don't have to give the police shit. You don't have to get them no ID. You don't have to get them no driver's license or nothing. You don't. Because unless you ride in that car and your ass ain't got on no seatbelt. Other than that, you ain't got to give them shit. You can sit your ass in the car. If they have you get out, they can pat you down and all that shit. But you do not have to engage in that officer if you have not committed any crime. Where you going? I am nowhere. I don't have nothing to say, officer. Your beef and your reason that you stopped this motherfucker is right over here in this seat. I'm in the passenger seat. I'm in the back seat. Well, can I search the vehicle? That's his vehicle. It's not my vehicle. That's exactly what that is. That's what that law is. But that right to travel is basically you just being able to go from here to there. That means you don't have to get permission to go from A to B. That's what the fuck these motherfuckers are trying to spin it to where they're saying that's what they're doing. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. So like you riding a horse. No, motherfucker, you're operating a motor vehicle. And because you're operating a motor vehicle, you have to have a driver's license to do that. Just as how it is. You have to have a license to do this particular form of travel. This particular mode of transportation requires a license.
Traveling.
You're operating a motor vehicle. Okay.
There you go. You just said it.
We'll see what we got.
Driving's a commercial term. That's why I have non-commercial on the back and not for hire. Driving's a commercial term.
Okay.
I'm traveling in my.
Well, we'll see what we got to do here then. Because if you just give your information, you can give it to that officer, that trooper, and he can do what he's going to do, and then we can be on our way.
I just wish to be on my way.
Well, we could all be on our way.
Exactly.
All you got to do is give me or my partner here your social security number, a driver's license, any kind of identification. We can check you.
I'm not required by law to
You are.
identification.
You are.
You are absolutely.
Okay. You good for a minute? Let's see what he wants to do.
See? Yeah. Watch this shit. Now he's trying to tell him and trying to be nice to him. He tried to explain it. So it's like I give him all the credit for that.
Let the trooper have the stop back.
And look at how many cars he got out here.
I'm gonna ask you to get out the car. Please get out the car. Okay, I'm advising you to get out the car.
Oh damn, I don't even have the chat up on the screen. Shit, what am I doing?
Get out the car, or else you'll be placed under arrest.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Obstructing official business.
Y'all should have told me I ain't had a chat up.
What's gonna happen?
Bam, there we go.
As much as I'm a man and I'm standing here alive today, this is what's gonna happen. We're going to break that window. At which time that window's broke,
Now it's so long before we get here. This is my motherfucking boy right here. I like this motherfucking officer right here. You know why I like him? Because he about to do my 3 things I always say. You ask, you tell, and then you make. And he about to explain this shit to him right now. Watch this shit. Skullhog gonna say, Brian, you don't have to chat up. You ain't shit. Yeah, I got it up now, bastard. Watch this dude. Watch my man come over here and explain to him what's gonna happen.
as much as I'm a man and I'm standing
Hey, look, that's some real shit. That's some. Hey, let me tell you something. Anytime a motherfucker starts some shit off with, as much as I'm a man, I'm about to tell you this shit here is cold hard facts, my man. This is how it's going down. No bullshit, no nonsense. As much as I'm a man, when you hear that from it, let me tell you something. How often do you hear that? You don't hear that often, do you? When you hear a motherfucker tell you, as much as I'm a man, Be smart enough to just at least hear that motherfucker out. Don't be sitting there like, all right, man, yeah, I don't answer questions. A motherfucker tell you, as much as I'm a man, that means I've had enough of your shit, and I'm about to tell you what the fuck is really going down because I was probably on lunch and got called over here because I'm the only motherfucker out here today with a canine. So you got me over here, and I'm not fucking around with you. That's really what it goes. Usually a motherfucker is maybe 1 or 2 dogs on a shift. So it's like when you got dogs out there and you that one person with the dog, when they call for it, especially a sergeant call for that dog, you got to show the fuck up. With all these motherfuckers out here and they not fucking around, they done call for this dog and my man had to show up because he got the dog. So it's like, goddamn, whatever you doing, drop it, get your ass over here because we need the dog. And he like, all right. So he coming here and he letting this motherfucker know what time it is. He like, look, as much as I'm a man, and he gonna tell you. I had to just stop it right there. All right, here we go. We almost done too.
Hey, sir.
There you go. Look at how you walk up.
This is what's gonna happen.
That motherfucker didn't introduce himself or nothing. He didn't introduce himself or nothing. He like, this is what's gonna happen. You motherfucker. This is what it is. It's all in the approach. The way you come on the scene, boy, makes a difference. It really does. When you show up and you bad cop or you the cop that gotta take care of business, he shows the fuck up fast and deliberate. And he telling this motherfucker what it do, what it's gonna be. Watch how this motherfucker come on the scene. Look. Look, everybody move to the side.
This is what's gonna happen. As much as I'm a man and I'm standing here alive today, this is what's gonna happen. We're going to break that window. And which time that window's broke, I'm gonna send this 100-pound Belgian Malinois in there. He's gonna apprehend you.
Now that right there, let me tell y'all something. The minute you hear that word, and he even prefaced it with the weight of this motherfucking dog. When you hear the word Belgian Malinois, let me tell y'all what y'all need to do. Comply, motherfucker. That's all I gotta tell you. A motherfucker user tell you to do anything and adds the words Belgian Malinois. Comply. Because if you don't, this shit ain't gonna work out in your favor. I'm telling you. It's gonna bring out the little girl inside of you. Let me tell y'all something. There's a little girl inside of us all. I'm telling you right now. My little girl that's inside of me has not been out in quite some time. Let me tell you something. The Belgian Malinois brings out the little girl inside of us all. Believe that. This motherfucking dog ain't no home. I'm telling you. This is the cure for the sovereign citizen. This is why I said that. All of you police officers that's watching this, my fellow brothers and sisters that's in blue, let me tell you something. You tired of this sovereign citizen shit? Get you a Belgian Malinois. That's exactly what you do. Belgian Malinois will solve 90% of your compliance issues. I promise you. I promise you that. Just watch this shit.
We're going to break that window. At which time that window's broke, I'm going to send this 100-pound Belgian Malinois in there. He's going to apprehend you. At which time I'm going to drag him in, you out.
Now, let me explain this too, because I always break down when y'all see me doing hood videos, how I got to break down the hood shit. And I tell you what that means. Now, like when you hear like, the fuck you talking about? And I tell you like, hey, you got me fucked up. That means shit is about to go down. Now, let me take it to the other side for my hood people that's watching. What the word apprehend means in this context is that this dog is going to bite the shit out of you until we put you under arrest. That's exactly what apprehend means. That's what apprehend to all my niggas out there in the hood. Listen, when you hear the word apprehend, when you hear dog apprehend in that context, that means this dog is going to bite the shit out of you until we get your ass in cuffs. And there may even be some after bitage once the cuffs are on you, because sometimes these fucking beasts of a dog don't let go immediately. I'm just telling you so you know. To any of my hood folks that's out there, please listen and hear me. Apprehend when a dog ain't talking about a dog apprehending you. That means he's gonna bite the shit out of you until they get you under arrest. That's all I'm saying.
Ground. If you continue to resist, you'll be pinned to that window. At which time that window's broke, I'm going to send this 100-pound Belgian Malinois in there. He's going to apprehend you. At which time I'm going to drag him and you out of the ground. If you continue to resist, you'll be pain compliance put on you to the point where you will no longer resist. 100%. 100%.
100%.
He's ready. I'm telling
You hear that motherfucker? He said, "You ready?" That dog like, "Hur!" His bark is so high because he got that collar on. So it's like, "Hur, hur!" Like, let me go. Please, I want to get him. The dog, if you could really look into that dog's eyes, if that dog was a real person, this is how the dog would be looking. Please, let me get at him. I just let me in him for a few minutes. Just let me go. Give me the call. Give me the sign. Give me the command. I'm ready right now. I want him. That's what the dog is doing. That's why he's over there. And he got that motherfucking, all he doing is yelping like, "Hur, hur," because he ready. Y'all saw how that dog was working in that John Wick video. This is what that dog does in real life. He ready. And he explaining it to him. If you try to resist, the dog is going to get on your ass even more. He ain't playing with you, player. He's not. He's real with this shit. This dog standing on his. And he's telling them 100%. For black folks who don't know what that means, it's the same thing as keeping it 100. That's what I'm telling you when he say 100%. He in nigga language, in nigga list. He's saying, "Well, I'm keeping it 100 with you, pimp. This motherfucking dog gonna bite the shit out you, and this motherfucker ain't gonna let go. He can't let go. Before he let go, he won't let go. He will not."
You are going to be bit by this canine if you do not act accordingly.
You hear that motherfucker?
Are you willing to open this door?
Do you hear that beast in him? He like, "Oh," like, come on. That motherfucker. That Belgian Malinois over there like, "Come on. Let me go. Please, if we get on this motherfucker's ass, come on." Come on. That's all he doing. Come on. Like motherfucking grandma, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Cletus. Come on. That's all that motherfucker doing. He over there like, "Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Why we doing all this talking? Let's get this shit cracking." He ready to get it going. Come on.
Come out peacefully. Okay. Open the door or we're breaking it and coming in for you.
It's locked.
It's okay.
Oh, I thought the same thing. Yeah. Like, wouldn't it be easy?
And here we go. We're now on set, and we're getting ready to shoot the final scene. Dog bites the shit out of sovereign citizen. Take one. Action.
This is your final chance, sir. Grab him, show us your hands. Stop him.
You got him?
Get on, go.
He's got the dog. Dog. Got him, Joe?
Stop it. Stop biting my dog. Roll over on your stomach. Roll over. Roll over. Give us your hands. Take his right hand. All right.
Roll over. Roll over. So they all roll over and one fell out and the nigga had a dog on his motherfucking mouth. Roll over. Roll over. So So they broke out the windows and one came out and he had a Malinois on his motherfucking arm. Roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and the nigga fell out and he had a Malinois on his arm. As he screamed and shout, roll over, roll over. Yeah, I left that as a little caveat. You didn't know that was a white dude. Sovereign citizen.
I got his leg.
All right.
Got leg. I got leg.
Look.
Oh my God! Ow! Stop biting my dog! Roll over! Stop him!
You got it?
Get out! Go!
He's got the dog.
See, he didn't get him yet. There you go.
You got it?
Get out! Go!
He's got the dog. Dog. Got him, Joe?
Stop it! Stop biting my dog! Roll over on your stomach! Roll over! Roll over!
Stop.
Roll over! Roll over! Roll over! Roll over! Boy, that motherfucking Malinois ain't letting go, is he? He can't let go. He can't let go. No, 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 no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bam, 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 bam. Why must they try to fight that Malinois? No matter what the police say, he's gonna bite you anyway. You committed a crime, he can't let go. Even if you fuss and fight, that dog is gonna bite all night. You are his life, he won't let go. Oh my God. They need to call that dog Anthony Hamilton. Because that motherfucker won't let go. I swear for God, he won't let go.
Give us your hand! Ow! Take his right hand. All right. Ow! Ow!
I got his leg.
All right.
Got leg.
That cuff?
I got leg.
Ow! Oh my God! Ow!
And there goes the little girl. There goes the little girl. Oh my God. And how the fuck you go from, hey, I don't answer questions, I plead the fifth, I'm a sovereign citizen, here's my paperwork, to, oh my God. Oh my God. That's typical little white girl. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Roll over!
Got this.
Give us your hand! Ow! Take his right hand. All right. Ow! Ow!
I got his leg.
All right.
Got leg. I got leg.
And here comes the little girl that comes out.
Oh! Oh my God! Ow! Ow!
Stop fighting him.
All right, now extend that arm all the way out. Get away from me. Ow! Ow! Ow!
That motherfucker, Anthony Hamilton ain't letting go. You see how that shit? That dog don't quit. Let me tell you something. You could be hitting that dog in the face. You could be scratching that dog, and that dog will not let go. If you look in the officer's right hand, he actually is getting a pry bar to actually pry that dog's mouth off of that motherfucker. A lot of these dogs are given, I want to say, is it German commands they're giving? Like outs or some shit like that. I think that's it. But he's got to pry that motherfucking Malinois off this dude's arm. Watch.
It hurt, you guys. My arm hurt, you guys. Please.
You hit a little girl now. You ain't asking questions, but you talking now, ain't you? My arm hurts, guys. Please. Please, guys. Oh. Ow.
Then stop.
Please stop. Please. Okay, everybody clear? Please.
Clear.
Nose. Turn over your stomach now.
Roll over. Roll over. Hands behind. Hands behind you.
Both hands.
Other one. Give him that hand now. Give him that hand.
My arm's hurting, guys. Please.
My arm's hurting, guys. Please.
I've been lawful. Release his hand.
And you hear this motherfucker gonna say, I've been lawful. How is that, you sovereign citizen? You don't obey the laws. You don't recognize any of the laws of this land. How are you being lawful now, sir? You're not. You're just traveling, weren't you? Mm-hmm. Now that motherfucker a citizen again, ain't he? Come on, guys. Please, guys. My arm hurts really bad. Sovereign citizen is now a U.S. citizen all over again. Please, guys, give me some of this good old USA medical treatment. Mm-hmm. Please, guys, get this Americanized fucking Belgian Malinois off my arm. Please. Yeah.
I've been lawful.
Release your hand.
I've been lawful. This is hurting, guys.
I know. We got a medic coming. Relax and give him your hand.
I'm trying, guys.
Well, give him your hand.
Yeah, he got it.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
69 Canton.
You good?
There it is.
You're not bit, are you?
69 Canton.
Keep Towing's in a route. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Is there a medic coming there?
I already called for one.
And there it is. That's how it is. A well-bit little girl laying on the ground in cuffs.
I told you this would happen.
And that's my fucking part right there. That's some gangster boss type shit right there. He like, motherfucker, I told you this would happen. I told you. You talked all that shit. I tried to be nice, and I told you this would happen. As my cousin Tuck always says, I told your ass. That's Tuck. Shout out to my cousin Tuck. That's his shit. I told your ass. That's what he did. Got it in his face too with it.
Hey, sir.
Watch this shit.
I told you this would happen. Did I not?
Did I not?
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
Answer me. Because I didn't want to have to do that.
Oh, man.
I told you this would happen. Did I not? Was it worth it?
He told him.
Answer me. Because I didn't want to have to do that. Answer me. Hey, sir.
Nigga, it don't get no better than
I
that.
told you this would happen. Did I not?
He got gangster as fuck with that.
Hey, sir.
That police said, as sure as I'm a man, this dog is gonna come in this car and apprehend your ass. 100% guaranteed. This nigga 100% guaranteed. If that cop was black, the only other thing he could have done to even be more sincere was to thug clap as he told him. Hey, look here, homie. As sure as I'm a man, I'm gonna have this dog come in this car to apprehend your ass. He coming full force. He ain't gonna stop till we get them cuffs on you. Don't resist because he gonna keep going. That's the only other thing he could have done. He got that motherfucker face like, didn't I tell you this shit was gonna happen, player? I mean what I say. They call me K9. I don't fuck around. Me and Anthony Hamilton. He don't let go, and I don't come and play around with you. That's what the show is. I don't play, and he don't let go. They're my nicknames out here in these streets, son. Don't let go and don't play. That's what they call us. Fuck Turner and Hooch. It's gonna be a new movie called I Don't Play and Don't Let Go. Coming in theaters this summer from What the Fuck Films. Oh man. I just gotta see him get in his face one more time. Come
I
on.
told you this would happen.
Hey, you know how he got down in his face? I'm gonna tell you the move he just did, and I just saw this and just realized it now. You have to think back to Karate Kid 3. Daniel LaRusso is in the final. He's in the final match. He's fighting the karate bad boy, and Daniel done got fucked up for like the third time with his motherfucking arm and shit hurt, and that motherfucker gets down in his face and he like, get up, LaRusso. I told you, LaRusso, you're nothing. Your soap teacher's nothing. You're a joke, LaRusso. I own your ass, LaRusso. I own you. That's how he got in his face. That was Daniel LaRusso laying on the ground like, Mr. Miyagi, I just want to go home. All right, it's over, man. Just want to And Miyagi was like, "Oi, oi! Best karate still inside. Now time let out." But before that happened, De La Russo was on that ground like, oh. And that dude came down and got in his face and was like, "That's straight up, LaRusso. Get up. You're a joke, LaRusso. Your karate's nothing. You're nothing." That's what he did. Karate Kid 3. Watch it with Terry Silver.
Why not? Was it worth it?
Oh, my God. Was it worth it?
This would happen. Did I not?
That's exactly what he did.
Was it worth it?
Yep.
Answer me.
You stay focused. Best karate still inside. Now time let out. That's when he did that. Get the point! Get the point! Dun, dun, dun. Boom. Winner! Mr. Miyagi, forget about it. Watch Karate Kid 3, you'll get it. But that's what happens when sovereign citizen is introduced to a Belgian Malinois. The moral of the story is, talk the shit you want to talk, because I believe everybody should be able to say what they want to say in this great country of ours. God bless America. But when a Belgian Malinois comes on the scene and is introduced into the equation, as they say in Star Wars, let the Malinois win. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you on the Millennium Falcon and you playing Chewbacca in some motherfucking space chess, let the Wookiee win. If you on the streets and it's a K9 unit and it's a Belgian Malinois on deck, let the Malinois win. That's all I got to say. That's it. It's that simple. So I just want to thank y'all for checking out this video. I'm going to check to see if I got any donations. Hey, click that like button. Click the subscribe button. And we going to get on up out of here, man. It's been a great, great night. Great show. I'm happy. Y'all happy. We right at about an hour. So, hey, let's go ahead and let's giddy on up. All right, let's see here. Ain't got nothing there. And I'm going to check this young PayPal. And if that's empty too, we going to be up out of here. Let's do this. All right. Oh, wait, I got this one. This was after the show. Got a donation from Lat is Tall. Thank you so much. She said, "Hi, Brian. It's Lat is Tall. The cusp of the nut is one of your... the cusp, on the cusp of a nut." Yes, indeed. She said it's one of your better videos, in my opinion, meaning I don't care for the singing, but I like to see you do your thing. That's what's up. I appreciate that. That's what's up. Let's see here. And I believe, yep, didn't nobody else donate. But hey, just make sure y'all click the like button. We all good. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you guys. It's La T is Tall. Ah, okay. La T is Tall. There we go. Got it. Thank you, sir. Hold up. There goes somebody right there. My man Grim hit your boy off with $5. That's what's up. Count it all joy, as they say in the old Baptist church. Count it all joy. Hey, I just want to thank everybody. Shout out to my brother DJ Just JOK. Shout out to my man V City for donating the track to the channel. Shout out to my brother Tommy Sotomayor and to everybody else that has watched this content, that's checked me out. Please always know that I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. Don't be a sovereign citizen. Don't hold court in the streets, please. And always let the Malinois win. I'm your boy, Brian Repton. This is the Relationship Rehab. And this is also the United Guns of America. I am out. We're going to let this beat ride us on out into the sunset. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Thank y'all. I'm about to go sit down with my wife. That's how about to spend some time with my wife, baby. That's it right there. town with my wife. Hey, spending time with my wife. I'm ignorant. Hey, look, I just want to thank y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you, everybody. Click the like button. Click the subscribe. Share this shit. Peace, and I'm